What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Comically Boston bonus episode. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit extra special, and we got Deadpool and Wolverine right around the corner, and it comes out tomorrow. I already got my tickets. I'm so excited to go see it with my buddy Langone, but I had previously done a full watch of every Marvel movie and reviewed these movies individually. But what I'm doing here is ranking the Fox Universe movies. So mostly the X-Men, a couple stragglers in between there, some people that might be in the movie. So we're going to talk all about that, predictions for Deadpool and Wolverine, and also ranking this Fox Universe. And out of the movies, I can just list them off here. This is how they go in release order. So the first one on the list is X-Men from 2000, then X2 from 2003, Daredevil, Ben Affleck's Daredevil from 2003, Elektra, Jennifer Gardner, 2005, the original Fantastic Four, 2005, X-Men, The Last Stand, 2006, Ghost Rider, my boy Nicolas Cage, 2007, Fantastic Four in the Rise of the Silver Surfer, 2007, X-Men Origins Wolverine, 2009, X-Men First Class, 2011, The Wolverine, 2013, X-Men Days of Future Past, 2014, the Fan Four Stick, 2015, with Michael B. Jordan and Miles Teller, and just, yeah, we try and forget about that one, X-Men Apocalypse, 2016, Deadpool, 2016, Logan, 2017, my boy, Deadpool 2, 2018, Dark Phoenix, 2019, and just to round out the list, 20 years of Fox doing mutants and kind of messing it up, The New Mutants in 2020. And that movie, I don't hate as much as other people might. I've never had seen it and rewatched it recently and was like, damn, this is kind of good, you know, like. But let's get into the ranking, shall we? I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be, but let's just go 19 to 9. How about that right off the bat? The bottom half of this list is the Fan Four Stick comes in at 19. Dark Phoenix comes in at 18. Both of those movies are not very good. Fan Four Stick got 1 star. Dark Phoenix I gave 1.5 stars. And I don't even know how it got an extra half star. Maybe just my Michael Fassbender love. X-Men The Last Stand comes in at 17. That gets 1.5 stars as well. But a 3 out of 10. No bueno. And then Elektra, ironically a Christmas movie, comes in at 16. The original Fantastic Four with Chris Evans, Michael Chiklis, I believe that's what, Jessica Alba? And no one ever remembers Mr. Fantastic's name. That comes in at 15. 2.5 stars. I kind of liked that movie and still kind of do, but it is very campy and, you know, not what you think Marvel to be today, but it is what it is. X-Men Origins Wolverine gets 1.5 stars. Just not a great movie, but it's higher than Fantastic Four because I enjoyed the movie when I was a kid, and I still kind of enjoy it. Even though it's bad, I still like it. Oh well. Coming in at 13, Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. I always kind of liked how they did the Silver Surfer, and out of the 3 Fantastic Four movies, they're all down at the bottom of the list here, but hey, Rise of the Silver Surfer was the best we've seen for the Fantastic Four. So when it comes to Pedro and Vanessa Kirby and Ebon Moss-Baccarat and Joseph Quinn for the next Fantastic Four in the MCU, let's just hope and pray that it's better than these 3. And I think it's almost impossible for it to not be better than these 3, right? Especially with that cast. But coming in at number 12, The New Mutants, and I gave that 2.5 stars. I actually quite enjoyed it. You know, it's not great, but it definitely has like its own vibe and some horror elements to it. And it has a good final closing line, you know, just good ending. Helps it, you know, and I don't mind that cast. Anya Taylor-Joy has clearly gone on to do bigger and better things with like Furiosa and shit, but if they ever brought back her character, I didn't mind it. And then also like Maisie Williams from Game of Thrones, Arya Stark, you know, love that. But coming in at 11, we got X-Men Apocalypse. That I gave 2.5 stars as well. yeah, we're just gonna brush right on over that. Number 10, Daredevil, 2003. I do like this movie, but it's probably, it makes the top 10. Number 10, you know, Daredevil, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Gardner, Colin Farrell as the Bullseye. I mean, I've always been a big fan of that, but Michael Clark Duncan's Kingpin, oh man, what a beast. Such a just large man. But coming in at number 9, we got 2007's Ghost Rider. Woo! I probably maybe could have included Ghost Rider 2 and made this 20, but I don't know. I don't even know if those are Fox movies, or some of these are Fox movies, but I'm just including them in the list because Ghost Rider Nicolas Cage has been rumored that he might be in Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm not, you know, for predictions wise, it's also rumored that Elektra will be in there. I think for sure Jennifer Gardner will be in there just because of how it got confirmed. We know Hugh Jackman will be in there. Will the first class version of the X-Men be in Deadpool and Wolverine? I'm really not quite sure. Will the original Halle Berry, you know, James Marsden, those guys be in there? I'm banking on those original X-Men, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen. I think they'll be in there. I think maybe also Ben Affleck as Daredevil might be in there for some weird reason. But I'm banking no on Ghost Rider. And I'm thinking quite possibly Chris Evans' Fantastic Four, like those guys might be in there. I don't know, man. This could be a giant cameo fest, or it could just be a big letdown. But let's get into the top 8, shall we? Ranking my Fox universe of Marvel movies. Number 8 comes in The Wolverine 2013. That's 3.5 stars. I gave that. Solid film. I really enjoy that. These top 8 here, I actually really enjoy all of these. But, you know, they had to fall where they had to fall. So number 7 comes in at X-Men First Class. I gave that 3 stars, but honestly, that might be a little low on my ranking. I might need to boost that score a bit, because I do enjoy that movie quite a bit, and the story in that is awesome. But I also remember being alive in 2011 and being 12 years old and being pissed that they rebooted the X-Men and kept Wolverine, but only for like a quick cameo. And granted, in that X-Men First Class, it is vibey, like the music, like it's like these 70s vibes. And I do quite like Ian McKellen getting changed into Michael Fassbender. He still is phenomenal as Magneto. James McAvoy is great as Patrick Stewart, but I don't know, I like my originals a lot better, at least for the supporting characters. Especially, you know, that Wolverine was Hugh Jackman in all of those and badass. But it is what it is. Moving on to number 6 comes in Deadpool 2. Got 4 out of 5 stars. I do love that movie. The story with him and Russell, and just, you know, Ryan Reynolds really coming into his own and being like, they let me do this not once, but twice. And now a 3rd time, but now he gets to bring his best old pal. Like, that's, it's beautiful. But into the top 5, we have the original X-Men 2000, and some people hate this movie and some people hate the black leather, and both of those people are right. But if you grew up on these like I did, and from 2000 to 2005 the only thing you could watch or rewatch was Spider-Man Tobey Maguire, X-Men, 2003's Ang Lee's Hulk, or the Fantastic Four, come on. Right? Like, this is my this is what I'm talking about. Like, I didn't have the Marvel universe. I didn't have the ability to go get comic books. So how I entered this fandom was these movies, you know? So I feel very connected to the Fox universe. But at the same time, I'm now a fan of today. I like where we've come and how far we've come, and I like that and love the fact that we're getting a Deadpool Wolverine. Like, that's insane and awesome, and I love it. But on to number 4. We have X2 for 2013. That opening scene, right? Like, I love X-Men's opening scenes with Ian McKellen, and it starts a little slower than I would have liked, but the real opening scene for me in X-Men 1 is when Wolverine's cage fighting and Rogue finds him, and he slits that guy's shotgun in half, and like the first time we see the claws, like that was magical to me when I was a kid. But X2's opening scene of Nightcrawler made me fall in love with Nightcrawler, and always from that moment on I wanted to be a teleporter, right? Like, whenever it came up, what superpower would you want? Every time. It was never flying, claws. I kind of loved the healing ability of Wolverine just because of the fact, like, oh, I can get hurt and my body just heals. Like, that's just kind of cool and convenient. But at the same time, teleporting was always my answer. On to number 3. Deadpool 2016. It's magic that this movie even got made. And, you know, the way that it happened, it got leaked and kind of the fans forced the hands of Fox, and now it got made, and now we're 3 movies later. Ryan Reynolds still is this character. Deadpool is amazing. Number 2, right? So top 3 is Deadpool. Number 2 is X-Men Days of Future Past. By far my favorite X-Men movie. But hey, we do have 3 X-Men movies in my top 5 and 4 in the top 10. So that's not bad for the X-Men, to be perfectly honest, but that's their biggest thing. Like, imagine if Avengers weren't the top movies. Like, that would be insane if I was ranking the MCU and Infinity War and Endgame were at, like, the bottom of my list. Like, come on. X-Men Days of Future Past, though, I love how they incorporated the old and the new, and they brought them together and did the time travel thing, and it works, and the way that Ian McKellen isn't in the movie but also is, you know, like he's with the future people and then they go back to the past and they send it through, they send Hugh Jackman's the one that needs to go back in the past because his brain's the only one that will survive. It's just great. But the only movie in the Fox universe I find better and more flawless is Logan 2017. Of course, that's my number 1. Hugh Jackman, rated R, Wolverine. The first time we get to see blood on the claws, him slicing people's arms off, legs off, heads off, through the head, you know, like getting shot up. We see him pushing out bullets. Laura Daphne Keene's also back in Deadpool Wolverine. We only learned that just recently because of some spoilers. I'm sorry if you didn't want to know that, but the movie comes out tomorrow. She's in it, baby. We also speculated that she was going to be in it, so that's not really like that big a confirmation, but like, come on, Marvel. I know there's a lot more surprises, but like, save as many surprises as you can, will you? But comment below your ranking of these 19 movies. Where would you put them? How far do they fall on your ranking, and where do they go? Comment your top 19 below. Email me at comicallyboston@gmail.com, or you can message me on my other social medias if you want to talk more of the Fox universe, Marvel, Game of Thrones. I've been breaking down House of the Dragon on the channel. Star Wars, The Acolyte was just broken down on the channel. If you want to see those things, stay tuned for more movie reviews. Those are coming to the channel. Lego content. I was just building some Legos the other day, so there will be a Lego video coming up this weekend, hopefully, if it's not too busy with Comic-Con news and stuff like that. But it's a busy week over here in Boston for your boy Big Cam. So comment below, and I would really appreciate if you guys made it this far in the video. Please support, please like, comment, support if you're new. It really goes a long way to help the channel. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell so you don't miss future videos. My name is Big Cam. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace.